So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the Disney tag, and I saw someone else do this video and I thought this was a really fun kind of tag to do, and surprise, surprise, I'm doing a tag. I just thought these questions were really fun, and I love Disney movies. I've always loved Disney movies. I've been to both Disneyland and Disney World. This is from Disneyland from 2004, maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to land. I really am excited for this tag. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the questions. So the first question is a scene in any Disney movie you wish you could experience. And I'd say the scene from Tangled where all the lanterns just look gorgeous. That was so pretty, and it just looked like it would be really, really pretty to be there. And just that song is just like made it so much better. But I really, really would love to experience just floating lanterns all the way around me in a lake. That'd be really pretty. The second question is an unforgettable experience moment. That's the same thing. Anyway, an unforgettable experience you've had at the parks. And, well, I think just being at Disney World with all my friends was one of the best times of my entire life. But one thing that I will never ever forget from that is we went on, I forget what it's called, I think it's, I don't know, but it's an elevator, and they drop you, and then they bring you back up, and then they drop you like 3 or 4 times. And I was sitting next to my friend, and I had like the armrests, and she grabbed one of mine. No, I didn't even have another armrest. She grabbed my armrest, and so all I had was my seat belt that I could hold on to, because that's all they do. They just seat belt you in. And it was terrifying because my stomach flew up into my throat, and it was so scary. And I just remember her like screaming, "Stop it!" the whole time, which was really funny, so that made me laugh. But I will never forget that just because it scared the crap out of me, but it was such an adrenaline rush. I don't think I would ever ride that ride again, but that was the first time I had ever actually ridden roller coasters before, so that whole experience I will always remember. The third question is what non-Disney song that reminds you or brings back memories of Disney and or the parks? I don't really have one. When I was in Disney World, me and my group of friends would start singing songs from musicals. I can't even remember which ones. There were from Les Mis, there were Rocky Horror Picture Show, just different songs like that. We would just sing and annoy everybody around us when we waited in line just because it was so long. But so maybe just singing like musical songs kind of just remind me of Disney. The fourth question is when was the first time you went to a Disney park? I was 10 years old, and my grandparents took me and my family to Disneyland, and that was so much fun because the same week we went to Legoland, so just experiencing both of those at an age that I could pretty much remember everything was really, really fun. And I just remember getting to meet like all the princesses. I didn't get to meet Cinderella because right when I found her, she was like being led away by security because she was taking her break, so I never got her signature, but I got every other princess's signature, which is so much fun. And since my grandparents took me, that was a really fun experience. The next question is if you could choose any of the characters to be your best friends, who would you choose? Dory would be so much fun to be around. Honestly, I think she would be so much fun. And also, I just really liked Riley from National Treasure. He just seemed like such a goofball, and he was just like so goofy. He'd be really fun to be around all the time. But my best friend? I don't know. That's really hard. Probably either Dory or Riley. Probably. I don't know. The next question is who are your favorite Disney princesses? Mulan. Love Mulan. Some people say she's not a princess, but I say she is. She totally deserves to be a princess because she was so independent. And also Belle. I just really love Belle. She's so pretty, and I just love her songs, and just that movie is a good movie. But definitely Mulan is my number one. The next question is, name a scene/moment in any Disney movie that never fails to make you cry. Toy Story 3. Right when they're about to die, it's like, you can't make them die. It's like really depressing because they all just like hold hands and they just accept their doom, and it's like, no. But then they get saved, so that's okay. And then when Andy says goodbye, and Woody's like, goodbye, Andy. That's sad. I am a big crybaby, so that I just chose one movie, but there's plenty of movies like, okay, I'm just gonna go into them. The Fox and the Hound, I cry. What else? Okay, this one's really lame, but in Cars, when they're singing, not they, but when the song, like, it's Our Town, and everybody just, like, leaves, and then they're all alone, and it's just them, and nobody's ever gonna come back to their place, and they just kind of, like, when the new highway gets put in, they're like, welcome, newcomers, and nobody comes, and then they're just like, oh. I don't know, something with the song, and just them being super sad, like, I don't cry, but I get like choked up. It's kind of sad, actually. The next question is, what is the first Disney movie that you remember seeing? The Brave Little Toaster. I have always remembered this movie from like whenever I watched it. I think it came out in maybe a year before I was born, 1992 maybe? Anyway, I just remember watching this movie and it was so good. And I saw a picture on Pinterest. Somebody drew the face of the little brave toaster on their toaster, and I was like, I want it so bad. But I love that movie. It's so good, and I can't even remember like anything from it. I just remember loving it when I was a kid, but I've always remembered that's the very first one I ever remember seeing. And the last question is, what is your favorite Disney movie? I have 3. I have Mulan, Treasure Planet, and Spirited Away. I don't remember anything from Spirited Away. I have so many other ones, but I just narrowed it down to these because I love Disney so much. But Mulan is by far my favorite. I love anything that has to do with Mulan because it's awesome. And then Treasure Planet was so cool. I just loved the way they animated it and just the storyline and the characters. Everything about that was an awesome movie. Just, I don't know, I just really, really loved it. And then Spirited Away, I just remember was nothing like I had ever seen before. And it was really cool, and that's all I can remember. So that was the Disney tag, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun answering these questions and thinking back about Disney. And I really hope that you guys do this tag too, because it's really fun to like sit down and think about what you love about Disney and like what you remember watching and just being a child again. It's just so much fun. So if you like me and my videos, go ahead and click the thumbs up if you would like to, and you can subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. If you would like to see any type of video, let me know down below or message me, whatever you want to do. I'd really enjoy your feedback. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. It's twitter.com/littleLeahLou. And I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! The Hillywood Show. I am obsessed. I used to be obsessed like a few years ago, and then kind of forgot about it, and then just recently I was like, oh yeah, I used to be subscribed to them.